Good morning, y'all. We are back at it. It is 9:34. All right,
Kobe!
you guys. So, of course, Kobe is always in the mix.
Who is that handsome motherfucker
I
right
don't
there?
know who he is.
That nigga fine as fuck.
I wouldn't say that. But basically, y'all, we are starting the first 3 rows. And in every YouTube video that we saw, they said the first 3 rows are the hardest.
And they are right about that.
We probably started the first 3 rows over how many times?
Shit. About half of the day?
Yeah, like the first 3 rows took a while.
We started at what time? Like 9?
Like 9:30 something. Oh, you guys, I bought this laminate cutter.
First, I apologize about my pants. I didn't know they were like that. Like, it just kept falling. So,
Well,
it deal with it. Just deal
it's
with it.
cold around here.
It's cold around there, so I had to keep as much. I had to stay warm as best way I can, you know.
But you guys, this is a laminate cutter that I got off Amazon. It's the Norski brand, and y'all, this makes cutting the floors so much easier than a table saw or a hand saw.
Bro, it's just immaculate. Kiss the cat straight cut.
Yes.
All that good stuff. You don't have to do all that extra stuff, and man, it makes the job a lot easier and a lot faster. I tell you that.
It really does. Like this tool, I think it was only like $109 or $108. You feel like you found your groove.
Yeah.
We got how many rows? 4 rows down.
1, 2, 3. We do got 4.
Took 2 hours. But we got.
I say it took 2 hours to do the first.
Turn this light off.
Whatchamacallit?
So we finally found our groove. I don't know if this video will be able to see like with the natural sunlight, but we kind of found our groove a little bit. So I feel like we can go ahead and keep moving.
Yeah, we found a little groove, you know what I mean? Make it smooth. You did. We did our little thing.
So
it took 3 hours to figure it out.
It took 3 hours, but the girl said that the first 3 rows is gonna take some time because you're trying to figure it out. And I don't know if this one is locked in, baby. On this second row.
Alright, we don't lock it in.
Alright, so now we are moving right along. And y'all, please do not laugh at my feet, okay?
Look at those feet!
I don't have an arch, okay?
Them things is leaning low.
Bro, I was editing this video and I was like, what in you?
Them hoes got a flat tire on it, bro.
Y'all, please don't laugh at your girl feet, okay? I don't
have. Ride rims,
shut up.
You gotta ride flat.
I don't have a arch in my feet.
Oh shit! I just noticed how like I can see them in person, but yo, on camera that shit look like it's drunk.
I was editing this and I was like,
your feet look drunk.
I look like I got fat girl feet. You know what I mean?
You look like you got some prosthetic feet.
Y'all don't laugh at me, okay? I don't have an arch. I have some of the world's most flattest feet. So when I wear shoes that's like this with no purpose, my feet lean. So that's why you'll never catch me in Uggs. Anywho, we are moving we are moving and grooving. For some reason, it seems like the boards stay in place. Like y'all will see me putting my weight on a lot of the planks. And this is when I actually stepped in and started doing some work. But when you put your weight on the planks, it helps it lock in faster. Don't you think so? Or it helps it lock.
Yeah, because you really don't have. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, because you really don't have all that movement and shit going on. You know, from the boards and shit, you actually have a more stable thing.
Yeah. But I can say I actually enjoyed doing this. I'm glad we actually did it ourselves.
Yeah, it's actually pretty fun, you know.
And you want to be as random as possible. Like, you don't want to try to have a pattern. You want to just be random, because when you have a pattern, it just doesn't look so natural. But yeah, y'all, like I see him, babe. I enjoyed doing this.
Yeah, that shit was pretty fun, man. You know, the first 5 hours for the first 2 rows is pretty hell, because it kept on sliding back and forth, because where we at right now, it was like
it was locked in
kitchen. It was in the kitchen, so it was like there's no door right there or anything that like, from keeping it from sliding back and forth when you hammer it, man. We had to keep on going from the same 3 fucking things for like a whole hour.
The first
keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
But I will say it does work out better when you have 2 people versus doing it solo. But if you can do it solo, like it's really easy. Like I want to post a clip of me doing The Office by myself, and it's easy to do it by yourself. Like you don't need 2 people, but it definitely goes by faster when you have 2
Yeah, it does.
People.
Especially if you can't see that good neither.
Let me put it in. That's probably why the cuts is a little off.
Someone better tell that man.
Cut them before we get it locked.
More flavors for just $6. Better ingredients, better pizza, better sandwich.
I saw you.
Not valid with discount fees and taxes. Extra prices may vary.
Why did you tiptoeing like you're not looking me dead in my eyes?
Comcast Business Security Edge. It automatically protects all the devices on your network. No additional installation or updates needed. Plus, get 75 megabit internet for $49.95 per month for 2 years when you add 2 voice mobility lines and sign up for paperless billing. Call 1-800-501-6000 today. Comcast Business. Beyond fast.
You gotta move while I hammer your butt. Move, thank you.
Move, baby.
Move, boo.
Back up. Back up.
And y'all, I just want to apologize. I did not have a bra on. I'm at home and I'm in my element, so I don't think like when I'm filming that I'm just at home in my element. So I apologize for
man, you ain't gotta apologize. You a Sukasa, man. You know what I mean? You can have them things hanging and dangling and swinging if you want to,
swinging around.
Shoot, look at that doggy style.
Boy. And y'all, Kobe stayed downstairs with us the whole time. Whenever we're doing work or like doing some type of project, Kobe does not go upstairs. You see Kylie, she in and out. Kylie is like, all right, peace, somebody go upstairs. Kobe,
he's like, nah, I'm doing it. Let's do this.
Kobe is a supervisor. He is supervising.
Yeah, he's mine. He's supervising.
Kobe is micromanaging. He is like, I need to make sure that everything is done to the T. Oh, and you guys, this green thing under the floor is an underlayment. It's basically a moisture barrier and a sound barrier. It just keeps the moisture out, and I just
broke the sound barrier.
You just broke the sound barrier. It keeps the moisture out, and it just reduces the noise. Some people won't. It's preference. Some people will install this over their concrete or their subfloor without the underlayment. And then there's some laminate that already has the padding attached to the back of the planks. But we didn't get that laminate choice, so we have this green underlayment. It's Premium Sentinel, I think is the name of it, but it's a little cold. And we just splurge a little bit to get the premium version, and I love it.
When you do something, man, of course you can go the cheap route and everything, but if you're able to do it, it's always good to spend that money on the quality, on the good, because you get what you paid for,
Yeah.
And if you get some good quality, you spend that extra $20 on it or something like that, man. It's actually, pretty good. And they say once you start your laminate floors too, you see how we have an underlayment going one way and the other, and our floors going the other. That's how you're supposed to do it, so it can keep the moisture from, getting down there as easy. So they say.
Right. We don't know.
We don't.
We're not professionals.
I really don't know. I just go off of what they said.
We just going off of YouTube. I would say if you're doing it on your own, take your time with your cuts.
Take your time. And the project, whatever project you're doing, man, there is no rush to the stop sign.
Yes.
You don't have to finish in one day. Take your time.
Although we would have finished. Yeah. But we had a small space.
But that's after the fact that we figured out. Once you get your groove and once you figure out everything and stuff like that, then you can go ahead and do your thing. But still, you don't have to finish in one day.
I think this is what our third day of trying to figure it out. Like we started one day and we were like, We started the next day and we were like, no. So this is like the third day where we were like, okay, let's give it a try. And then we basically figured it out. Look how cute we look, laughing and giggling.
Or just sitting there chilling and talking.
Yeah, we needed a break. I got sloppy toward this end, y'all.
Yeah, she got lazy, man. She's like, God, dog.
I got lazy, y'all. I was tired.
She's like, I'm tired.
Oh, definitely get some knee pads.
Bruh.
Because you will feel it in your knees and your back. You're going to feel it in your elbows. You're going to feel it everywhere, y'all.
Get your knee pads and back braces.
I hate when Kobe stand like that.
Yeah, it look weird. He looked like he's really telling us what to do. He's like, "What are you doing?"
Right.
He's like, "What are you doing? Sit down. Go."
Yeah, I got lazy, as y'all can see. I hope they don't hear that.
Well, I got morning breath.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I said it.
Y'all, this video was like 2 weeks ago. It is the 6th of January. I've been trying to get this video out, but me and Bae don't have syncing schedules, and then I had some health stuff going on, which is a whole nother video. But we're pushing them out.
Keep on.
We're pushing them out, but we are almost
Those finished. We done the other side and stuff.
Okay, so yeah, this is a cleanup.
Part,
yeah, I told Bae he can go get some Popeye's chicken and I'll clean up. I'm hungry, y'all. So this is the mess that we were left with. It's honestly not a lot.
Not bad. It's just like little bitty little
pieces yeah, versus compared to all the dust you would get from a handsaw. So this is the floor. We are halfway done. We got to the end and realized that that last piece of wood is going to have to be cut in half, and my husband and I are not great at cutting straight lines, so we decided we would take a break, get fully rested, and then we will come back and we'll hammer in, or we'll come back in and we'll cut that last line, and then we gotta just hammer in this last row. As you can see, it's not completely in all the way. We kind of just laid the pieces out to see what that last row would be looking at. So that's how we saw that row is gonna have to be cut in half. All right, y'all, so this was the other side. It was late one night and I was bored and I wanted to see if I could do the floors myself. So I basically
did the whole goddamn floor.
No, not true. I basically
she left me with 3 rows, bro.
I wasn't planning on filming it, but I did a little clip. Guys, definitely be careful with the mallet. I ended up missing the block that I'm supposed to hit, and I ended up hitting my my finger, and look how swollen my finger is. Like, look how swollen this finger is compared to the other ones. It's not as swollen as last night. Last night I could barely bend my finger, but like, just yeah, be careful, because when that mallet hit me, boy, I wanted to fight somebody. I was trying to square up what it was on site last night. As soon as I hit my hand, I was ready to go. But yeah, y'all, just be careful with that. So, catch you guys in the next one. Halfway through, this is the end of the office. Bae finished the last 4 rows.
Last 3 rows.
Teamwork make the dream work, though. So that's what the office looks like.
That's the formal room.
Yeah, the formal office / whatever we're gonna do.
Oh yeah, that's the office.
However you want to word it. And this is just how much we have to cut off, just a slither. And then that's the corner round that we need to add. We just put it up against the wall to see. Why are you drooling? Ew. What it looks like. And then this is the dining room. So we didn't have all the tools.
Y'all, that's not our table neither, so
don't you stupid. So okay, I just want to end this video. That's basically the progress that we have so far. I'm gonna post some pictures here because we ran out of footage, so I'll just post some pictures to prolong the video. Yeah. But yes, all we need to do now is just finish this last row. We need to buy a handsaw, which isn't in the budget right now. So not handsaw, table saw. We're gonna add that in the budget. We got like a little bit to cut off, and then we can finish this last row, get our quarter rounds done, and finish painting. And basically we're gonna regrout and then clean up the columns here because we left a little thin set on it. But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it. Anything you want to say, babe, besides that's not our table?
Yeah, that's all I wanted. Because I know people seeing that table like,
I know they ain't eating all that.
I know they ain't eating on that dusty thing. No, that's our work table, y'all. That's not our table.
It was a table, and then we basically used it to work on, and then it just became Bae's work cutting table.
Yeah.
So that is it. We will catch you guys in the next video. Yeah, y'all. Peace out.
Peace.